Hello learners, warm welcome. In this section, we are going to see the concept of directing function of management. As you all know that in management, we have different set of functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Right. At the initial stage, the manager will go for plan, that is what to be done in the future, he will decide. And later, then in order to achieve that particular given objective or goal, he will identify what are the activities to be carried out, and he will assign different responsibilities. He will establish certain hierarchical relationship. All these things happens in the organizing function. And in the staffing function, you will try to identify the right people, because already you have identified what are the responsibilities carried out, what are the activities to be carried out. So you try to identify right kind of persons who have the required skills, who have the required competencies, who have the required attitude, right? So he will try to place such people in such roles. Okay, so these all things happen. Very good. But if you expect that just by having a good plan, just by coming with the good resources, or right type of people, whether the people work, whether the people will perform, if you just think it so, it may not. Right. The thing is that they have to be motivated, they have to be directed, they have to be guided properly. Okay, the individual may have the right knowledge, he may have the right competency to perform the given task, but unless he is guided properly, the execution or the performance will not be as expected. So here comes the function of directing function. So directing function is all about you are just guiding the people, you are leading the people, you are motivating them, you are communicating them what to be done, how to be done, how they have to do it. So all this is you have to do with the people, then only the people will perform. The people will perform with their capabilities or competency to the best level. Okay, so why we have to go for this? Definitely, this directing function helps an organization to align the individual effort with the organizational objectives. Right. So organization, whether the people are working as per the organizational objective or not, that is being ensured by the directing function. Okay. And again, this directing function ensures the clarity in roles and responsibilities. Who is responsible for what, and what is the role of one individual, what are the responsibilities they are supposed to go with, what are the accountability they have. All these things will be clearly mentioned, clearly guided by the directing function. Right. And not only that, this directing function facilitates effective communication and feedback. What they have done, how they have done, whether they are doing as per the expectation of the company, what is their performance. So all these things will be possible, all these things, communication will be possible only through the managers who are involved in the directing function. Right. So such importance is the directing function in the organization. So making the people to work towards the accomplishment of the stated objective is a prime important, and that is the prime focus of this directing function. Right. So actually what happens with directing function? So it actually, as I said earlier, planning, organizing, and staffing are the mere preparation of doing such a work. But direction is an aspect of management that deals directly with influencing, guiding, supervising, and motivating the staff for the achievement of organization goals. As we discussed earlier, it's all about making the people to work as per the plan, what is being planned earlier. Right. So these are the core functions, or we can say the core component of directing function. The person, the manager who are involved in the directing function, you should ensure that you're able to influence the people, you should be able to guide the people, you should be able to supervise the people, and you should be able to motivate the people. Once you could able to do all those things more effective way and efficient way, definitely the directing function will be done at the best, and in turn the achievement of organizational goals will be very much possible by the manager. Okay, so this is the basic outline about the directing function. Probably in the next class, in the later stage, we'll be having a complete discussion, elaborate discussion directing function. In the meantime, if you want to throw your comments, or if you want to throw some idea in this regard, you can very well place in the comment box, and that will be answered probably by our faculty expert. Okay, thank you for watching. Happy learning. Thank you.